Manila here for Hawaii Times, here continue coverage of the IIFA celebration in Toronto. Here we at the IIFA Business Forum, just wrapped up. Dalton McGuinty gave a rousing speech to the attendees that were here for the forum, and even Anil Kapoor got up on stage and gave like a chat interview as well. And then Shah Rukh Khan came in, and the crowd just went nuts. He gave a brief speech, and Dalton McGuinty presented with the flag. Check out the footage.
Definitely, I'm very, very optimistic, very, very positive. It is possible that if we, as I said, there is so much of material available in India, and that someone really seriously thinks and makes a film with that global appeal. Even if you see the story of Avatar, it's very, very Indian. And today there are technicians, we have so much of talent, and I can say that with complete conviction that if we put that effort, if we start thinking that way, we can make films which can do that kind of business. But otherwise, the business, it is, we have a very long way to go.
And if I'm not mistaken, James Cameron is Canadian as well.
Is he?
I think he is. Yes, he is. Oh, well, okay. Thank God I got that right. They even stole our word. Avatar is now Avatar.
Avatar. Even Akshay Kumar is Canadian, I heard.
Oh, yeah, Akshay Kumar. So let's talk about you going to Hollywood. Apparently, you're a big star now in Hollywood as well. After your appearances in Slumdog Millionaire in 24 and now Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol. What's it like working there?
To be honest with you, let me put it this way. I have not even started over there. My presence over there is very minuscule. It is exactly my presence over there, whatever impact I have done, whatever little bit of success is what you say, what I've done is exactly what, when I started my career as 27 to 28 or 29, 30 years back. That's the feeling I have. So I have a very, I feel that I've been very fortunate that I got a head start in my first film, but I have a lot to do in that. So you can't say that I've become a Hollywood star. It's just, I've just done 3 to 4
Very
films.
different style, working there and working in India?
So the style is the same, people are the same, and as I said, it's the scale, it's the work culture, the commitment is definitely, it's more organized, and that's what it is. Otherwise, it is just the same.
Right, I'm going to open it through one question from the audience. We have like 1 minute in the audience. Anybody with a question for Anil? One question, make it interesting. Don't ask boring questions. Yes, you'll have to shout your question out.
Send the mic over there. Sorry?
Right. Can we expect a Canadian film from Shah Rukh and you in the lead?
Well, I'm sure if you all can afford to, sign Shah Rukh Khan.
Can you get James Cameron to direct it?
Shah Rukh Khan is not easily available.
He's here right now, so quickly sign him up.
I feel, Shah Rukh Khan, either he's available absolutely free, or otherwise he's priceless. That's what Shah Rukh Khan is. And I can say that with total conviction.
Right. Anil, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you.
You have to tell me how you stay after this. I'll catch you also. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Anil Kapoor, a big round of applause, please.
I want to thank all of you for joining us at this Global Business Forum. We've been excited for a long time about hosting IIFA Weekend, and that excitement is really peaking as the stars arrive and the galas all get underway. But the people in business are stars too. You help light the way to growth and prosperity and jobs and quality of life. I've had the honor and good fortune to lead 2 trade delegations to India. And I can tell you firsthand, there's a lot of opportunity there, and we have a lot of friends there. Those missions have led to over 50 agreements valued at over $650 million between partners in India and Ontario. Together, Ontario and India do $1.6 billion worth of trade every year. That's a big number, but it's only a small fraction of its potential. By virtue of our geography, Ontario is a place where our people and our companies have built a good life trading primarily with the US. They're good friends, and they represent the world's biggest consumer market. But the world is changing. India is no longer a sleeping giant. India is fully awake and growing stronger with every passing day. I read that by 2025, there will be over 500 million people making up India's middle class. India's people are marching resolutely towards greater progress. That heroic effort by millions of Indians inspires us. We want to be right there with you, working together as friends and trading partners and family. Ontario is home to the second largest population of Indians outside of India, and we're very proud of that. So when I say we're family with India, I mean that literally. My friends, I want to thank you for being here today and for the work that you do every day to bring Ontario and India closer together. We can do good things on our own, but we can do great things together. I'm going to conclude with one small story about my family. I want you to imagine this now. Dinner table. 5 kids on the bench on this side, 5 kids on the bench on this side. My sainted mother, when she had time to sit, at that end of the table. My father at this end of the table. My father was a physically imposing man, 6 feet, 4 inches tall. And a highly educated man, a PhD. So we were very loving of our father, but also a little bit, if we stepped out of line, he'd let us know. So he'd tower over us at the dinner table and say, kids, I want you to remember something. Nobody here is as smart as all of us. Nobody here is as strong as all of us. In Ontario, we are blessed and privileged. We enjoy diversity, good wealth, potential for tremendous growth. India is just coming into her own. India can do great things on her own, so can Ontario. But working together, we can do it even better. Thank you very much.
The entertainment with some wonderful great actors like the great who's amidst us. We all are learning from these wonderful people. The fact that our cinema is the largest in numbers, but the world needs to know, as I was discussing, that it's the language that we need to start talking in, which the world understands, and inshallah, apart from the other trades that we have started initiated with the rest of Canada and the rest of the world, we'll be able to bring our films on to the international level. And these kind of gatherings, these kind of business forums, functions like IIFA, and many more, that Indians are now being invited for moving all over the world, are just going to add on to creating numbers for us in terms of eyeballs and people liking us and for our culture. So thank you, Ontario, thank you, China, and I just understood from Canada, and I don't know if 2/3 people in Canada are watching it in a film every day or not, but I realized that at least he's watching all the films from India. So, I'd just like to tell everyone, be like Premier Dalton, keep watching us movies every day. And thank you so much for this great honor. Thanks a lot.
So that was some footage of the IIFA Business Forum. Hope you enjoyed that. We got a lot more coming from the IIFA Rocks. And of course, tomorrow night we're going to have the IIFA Awards. Stay tuned.